Gang, gang.
Yo, what's up, bro?
So what's up?
How you doing?
Doing alright? Doing alright.
That's good.
Very well. I'm actually not. I'm not doing alright. No, I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, how come?
Well, I was 5,200 yesterday.
Oh, unlucky.
That tells you how down bad I am.
Hey, I mean, you can always hit me up, you know? We can squad up, win some games.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm lonely, bro. Like, I can't play with anyone on this team.
Are you what server are you?
Central.
Central? Okay. What's going on in here? What's up? What's up?
Hello.
Oh man, should be a sweat fest in here.
No.
Alright, Quest. Don't be scared, don't shit
Hmm?
your pants yet.
I'll cut my monitor off.
Scared. Scared of my own kind. Why would I be scared of my own kind?
Oh, okay, I see how it is.
I just said it's a sweat fest.
No, Quiz, I can play with you. How come you're never on?
I'm scared to play ranked on this account right now.
Why?
Why?
Don't be
If I get
You
elo
never told
glitch
me
and
why. You
if
always
I
tell me like you're busy. Or
if I get elo glitch on this account and I start getting 25 MMR, I will break my TV. So I'd rather not. I'd rather wait till they patch that.
That's true. Fair enough. Fair
That's
enough.
retarded.
Nah, it's not retarded. I know people right now only get 25, and it's gonna be
No,
like that for
no,
the
I
rest of the
know. I
season.
mean,
I'm not
the
doing
elo
it.
glitch is retarded.
Yeah. And if you
I'm already
lose,
getting
you lose
29.
150. No. I will, bro.
No, not if you leave, because it cancels it. If you leave and join back. Not gonna lose 150, but you're gonna lose fucking like, well, whatever you
I don't
lose.
got time for that. Oh man, the scenes. I'm surprised it haven't happened to you
Where's
yet.
the rest
I'm
of
gonna
your
be
team?
honest.
Holy Christ.
You're
Yeah,
playing
I
a
got no
diamond. I'm
fucking
surprised it hasn't
Chill,
happened
idea.
yet.
bro.
It's
Don't
like
know
lying
what?
on the
Yet.
name.
Nah, he's not wrong. I'd be pissed too. I don't know where the
This
hell
game
they're
had to
at.
get delayed because Ubisoft is fucking horrible.
Yeah, that ass.
Don't want to wait another 20 minutes.
Facts, bro.
Oh god.
Bro. Wait, how come
Niggas.
Kitsune's not playing?
Because he said he wasn't going to be able to play, and then we had a
Man
roster
literally
ready,
just
and
sent
then
a
now we're not.
screenshot of an abandoned sanction. Of
He
30
wasn't going to be
minutes.
ready, and then we got a new roster, and then he said he was going to be able to play, and then I thought it was going to be too late, then it wasn't, and then now we're here, and yada yada. He's just not playing today. What up?
Sticks.
What?
Shut the fuck up.
Just
Like my balls.
stick.
That's
I'm gonna go grab some popcorn. Yeah, I'll start it whenever you want.
What is with you and popcorn, bro?
just smart popcorn. No. Bro, that shit the
I do eat it,
garbage.
but he has so much of it. Like you were just talking about how this is third bag of popcorn today.
Okay, what's the problem? It's a low calorie food.
Like why
Or
so
maybe not
much
the one he
popcorn?
eats. I don't know. Nigga, don't worry about it. Oh my god, can we get this game over with, bro?
It ain't even
Our
started.
shoulders are screaming, lay down. Can I go to bed? Lord. Lord.
Alright. Damn.
Yeah, still waiting.
Damn, no progress.
Yeah, you need to make progress on your rank, bro. I'm so tired of seeing that shit.
That's crazy. I've still done better than you and more comp games than you done better than me.
What'd you say? I'm sorry, huh? I don't speak gold.
Speaking when they whip your ass.
I'm sorry, what?
Who knows,
Ah.
Quez? You might be.
I need to see y'all 1v1 because y'all be
What you say,
talking
Crypto? I can't
trash
hear
shit
you.
to each other.
1v1 in this game is
I
stupid.
said, who knows, bro? You might get ranked
Oh,
gold
look.
if your placements.
Psych?
Trey belongs.
Why?
Yo, that a plat charm wearer talking to me? Could be me. Woo. I belong in gold? No, you right, honestly. Bro, can this game start, bro?
Yeah, fun fact: back in like Void Edge, and whatever it was after Void Edge, I hit plat on that account twice, and I only
He's
Yeah,
my
cut
cut
out.
Yeah, he cut out.
God damn it, bro. I said I hit plat twice on that account, and I only have one charm.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Oh my god, more sweats. God damn.
Stay in here.
I kid.
You can't do that to me, bro. I'm trying to eat.
Come eat this dirt.
Whoa.
Will we defend first? Oh great, we got the good side. The fuck?
Rather attack first.
True. Honestly, if you start off with a strong attack, it makes your defense even easier.
Not even just that. It's the fact that you get the second attacking bin, and that matters a lot. Because if the other team bans Thatcher, it gives you freedom to ban whatever attacker you want.
Are we starting
So-
defense or attack? Gavin. Or Gavin, whatever you want to be called.
Javen.
What's that on defense? Oh my god, that's funny. Playboy Buzz. Oh shit, now it's more sweats. Fuck.
Me. That was true with the ex-champ too.
I heard my name being called while my mic was like kind of off. What happened?
They called you Javen.
Why?
'Cause we
Just
don't know.
why?
Like Javen, Gavin, whatever.
Oh,
I
Like
heard
fucking
David.
Gavin, Javin, Javen. Like,
Okay, we're live. In case that isn't apparent yet, we have for Arsenal League, I think one of the first games of the actual season, though I might be wrong on that actually. We have actually Icons Esports versus WON. I don't know what that means. So, I don't know. I don't even know. Watermelons on Nationals? Watermelons on Nashville? I don't even... Just, at this point I'm going to start throwing stuff on it. Not much. What Arsenal division is this? I'm not sure. I'm gonna go try and check that now or see if it's still placements. Let me see. Speaking of which, I do have to put that in there. Just talking out loud at this point. Let me see. I think this is still placements, but I might be wrong on that. Anyways, to talk about these two teams very quickly while I'm multitasking, getting this out. So, Icons Esports headed up by, I think, current owners are Ortiz and Quez, who we're seeing play tonight. Though I might be wrong on that. I'd say relatively new. I wouldn't say it's super well established. I think Division 2 team. They did feature in the AGL tournament a while back. Got defeated in, I think that was the quarterfinals by, that would have been, what? That would have been, it was Atrocity Destiny was the team that they'd faced. I'm still trying to do recall, folks, so that's why. And, But anyways, fairly well established, pretty much just a ranked playstyle team, and that's great. They're gonna have to TK on the side of the attacking team, which is WN. Speaking of WN, that's actually a very nice segue to talk about them. I have not heard anything about them, so I cannot say anything on how they play, how old, where I've seen them, anything on that side.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Anyways, just gonna look at the first setup here actually for the defending team of Icons Esports. I mean, nothing really surprising here in terms of lineup, and at least so far setup. I mean, you got the Goyo there, sticks you, and Static World bringing the Mute. Not really surprised for that, trying to serve as some sort of denial. Does have warning headshot with the castle, which is interesting. Might be looking for some sort of extension, maybe into trophy. I have seen some castle strategies that involve extending into master or trophy. So that might be what they're aiming for with that. I don't know exactly. And then Quez and Cryptic bringing two really obvious picks in that Malusi and the Jaeger. Both of them, for the time being, are very strong. Or Mental will be TK there if I build Squish for actually the first kill in this match. Will be a TK, considering that Flores is in quarantine, so will not be allowed to have any sort of impact on the round, and he certainly did not. Hopefully did not. Certainly didn't actually get anywhere really in the round itself, though. It would have been interesting to see how he fits into how this game would be played. And then, as you can see, there we go. It is an extension somewhat into trophy. Does have that Goyo shield to watch the master side. Instead of a normal shield, might be a bit more risky, but does provide him with a bit of a fallback plan in case it goes sideways. 6U playing that shield will be actually droned. And now, the Ash here actually of Devil's Fruit might be eyeing some sort of rush here onto the Goyo 6U, but there we go, and in and out like that. Loses his Goyo shield pretty quickly thanks to that impact actually by Playboy by Playboy Buzz, who only has 2 stuns left, actually. And then the Malusi gadget will be turning back on, actually. It's meleeed anyways, it doesn't really matter. Now, Thermite Charge actually will go down here on game wall, nothing keeping it close anymore. Impact likely from Playboy Buzz actually used below to take down that Mewtwo, since there was nothing else really keeping it closed. And as you saw earlier, as I was going to finish, actually, 6 used the Goyo, holding that, did use that Castle Bear Kit to provide him some cover as he fell back through that rotate that he'd set up and reinforced a similar to sort of Blue Elbow. Playboy Buzz, however, going to get the first actual kill. 2v4 as he picks off Warning Headshot. Has another, actually, that would be Devil's Fruit, not Playboy Buzz. The other entry fragger killing Quez, but Static World actually trade Devil's Fruit. But 3v3, Nitro goes out there onto Sir Flexi. Does not actually kill him, though. Static gets a double kill on the Build Squish. So to just Sir Flexi and Playboy Buzz against just over half of the lineup of Icons Esports. Static getting the 3K, and Stixu helps out his teammate. Picks off Sir Flexi, and that'll be the round there for Icons Esports. Up now 1-0. Strong plays there from the anchor of Static World. I mean, playing the mute, did deny that drone there. To an extent, denied the wall, certainly wasted time and utility on it. And then, obviously, ended up getting that 3K just playing in that small slot there, which is, if you can recognize it, and recognize that you're safe in there, or at least make it safe, it can be very much a power position, considering that you can affect both the game wall side as well as sort of the attic side. The only downside to it, obviously, is that you're exposed not only from big window points, but also to actually, white stairs and kids' windows. So it could really be dangerous if you don't have that place secured, if you don't know that it's secure. Otherwise, it's very much a power spot, and he certainly abused that to the fullest. And got that 3K just by winning the gunfights, playing it smart, and now bringing Icons down to the basement here will be actually Static bringing the smoke now, so we'll be switching to the other SAS operator, actually. And this time Remental will not be spending the entire round on the bench. He is bringing a Nomad instead of a Flores. I think they should have brought the Hibana instead, and just, last round, instead just sucked it up and switch the Flores out for the Nomad. Would have been a lot smarter than leaving Flores on the board like that and bringing themselves to a 5v4, which likely made it that much harder for them to actually, keep it even at the end of the day and to win that round. 60, interestingly enough, bringing that Aruni there. I almost said that Goyo, switched off of the Goyo this time around, actually. Does have both these sort of fists, the prosthetic, to provide these sort of silence here. I think that was actually set up by Static, considering, especially, as well as that rotate, actually. I don't know if he's actually set anything up, and they do have this reinforcement here to, I believe, protect sightlines on, actually, the smoke of Static World. He'll be playing this blue L here. Impacts will go out there from Playboy Buzz, still have one left. And there we go, Stixu plays that crossfire down to the T. Takes down Playboy Buzz as the first smoke whip of 3 will come out here from Static World, only 30 seconds in. But it's going to slow down the attack here, and any momentum that they seem to have gained has been lost. Barbed wire on the doorway actually will be taken down there by actually Devil's Fruit, using the first dash charge. The 3 does have 2 left. Still needs to burn both ADSs. Sends out 2, burns both. They don't have any more impacts left unless they want to count Build Squish, and Build Squish was the 1. Devil's Fruit gets a quick double kill, actually, on a Static and Stixu. Let's take down 2 smoke creeps that were unused as Quez will pick off her mental. It's a 3v3 here, but finally, and only actually quite early, in fact, is WN going to be approaching the site now. I mean, they do have that that blue rotate that was left up by Static World, and to an extent Stixu as well. They're sort of stacked on top of each other. Was Warning Headshot will get a quick kill there onto Devil's Fruit. Except with just Sir Flexi and Build Squish here. 2v2 as Build Squish gets a pick there onto Quest's Godly. Now to just Cryptic Gunner and Warning Headshot. Frag Grenade about to go here from Build Squish. Warning Headshot gets a double kill onto Sir Flexi. He's the last one left. Spotting Cryptic. Cryptic swings and gets the kill. That'll be another round for Icons Esports. Now up 2-0 over WN. Obviously going to be harder for them this time around, considering that they will have to defend on their tertiary site on that ground floor. And it'll be interesting to see if they go to meeting or dining in kitchen. Obviously kitchen is the one constant, so they will be going to that dining side. And the reason that I say that is that I've seen teams go to either dining or to meeting. I mean, you have to have kitchen somewhere in, and then the strategy on either really depends. On kitchen and dining, which is the site that we're seeing Icons go to, oftentimes teams will, extend upwards just a bit into kids, and then also have an extension hold often into showers, sometimes with a mirror out, but I'll talk in the bans in just a second, actually, now that I'm actually going to have the time. And then sometimes a security extension. Meanwhile, on the meeting hatch, which is a good way to sum it up, really, on the meeting hold as well, is, you know, you really want to be putting at least 2 players above and then 3 actually on the site. Sometimes an extension into security. No other real extensions. I mean, I've never seen a team extend themselves into security hall or really into dining or even into rear stage, really. I have seen sort of vertical extensions up stairs to cover that side for as long as possible, because a lot of the site is just making it take longer and more utility for the attack to reach the site and denying the vertical for as long as possible, similar to a lot of other, you know, tertiary sites. For example, cafe, reading, and fireplace. Then on Villa, we also have dining and kitchen, the other dining and kitchen, you know. Then on lobby, actually, and piano in console is another good example. I would say potentially on bars, actually, over on Coastline, but you could disagree with me on that one. And as you can see, we'll actually be having a presence here above the Malusi, the Valkyrie, and the Ella. So 3 above, though we might see the Malusi there because his Godly fall back and finish up, actually, his prep phase, as he does have 1 Banshee left. Or he could put down the Whoop Whoop, actually, above with his teammates, and that's what he will do. As you can tell, it does have that shield there provided to him by Static World, surprisingly enough. He's on the roam here, just short roam right outside Showers, does lower Playboy Buzz, swung actually, surprisingly enough, by Sir Flexi, who will take him down for 5v4. Looked to be a ping issue, but that might be incorrect. He will now actually revive his teammate, and ultimately Static, I mean, he provided the shield, he lowered some health off of Playboy Buzz and wasted just a bit of time. But still, at the end of the day, it didn't make all that much of a difference. Cryptic now going to slide forward here, and Playboy Buzz pre-fires him. That's unfortunate. I don't know why he was doing that. I mean, it's the LMGE. He has 150 bullets. Well, it might take an Eon for him to reload. He has so many bullets. 4v3, 4v2 actually. Playboy Buzz will trade sticks you there for Sir Flexi. So did lose the Nomad, but still got another kill off of it. Even though it did not pick off a Nitro. Nitro had already been deployed early in the round on to no avail, really. 3v1, Warmento will take down Warning. I should have slipped the Just Quest as Godly. He's off-site, almost. 2v1. He'll pick off Playboy Buzz, trying to get another kill. Well, actually, Nitro and a rotate there for him. Warmento on the plant here. I don't know if he's going to stop that, actually, as Quest might be eyeing a plant denial. Nope, doesn't really push it. Warmento gets the safe plant down, trying to now pick off Quest as Godly will rotate actually outside. Build Squish holding in a long angle, and there we go. Build Squish getting the round win there for WON, who will now still be down, but quite a bit closer now. Down only 2-1 instead of 3-0 or 2-0. Anyways, I will finally have a break in the action to actually talk about a high Zarnock. We could please type because the team we faced from Ortiz is carried. Never heard of one. High Reflex, High Ortiz. Let me see, because we're facing a quick protest, so I'm going to check. So, I will let you know on this one that if only he saw the planter exactly. But right now we're facing a protest. I'm going to try and get it done as quickly as possible. Actually, so yeah, we might have to rehost, hopefully not. That's unfortunate. Hi, if you're not playing the new Rocket League season, no, I don't play Rocket League. The tip of his head was showing, unlucky. Yeah, I mean, that was not good there for Icons, but Icons is protesting. What is the protest about? It's Twitch Elite was used by one of the members of WN last round. WN is trying to argue that it didn't make any impact despite the Twitch getting the final kill. And while I'm sure the Ace probably would have gotten the kill anyways, I think that the fact that the Twitch got the kill is probably the worst part. Yeah, I've never heard of WN either, in all honesty. Let's see. One sec. Yeah, that is tough, man. Hopefully y'all can hang around, just ask me questions and such, because I'm still trying to get it all handled and the like. Okay, we might end up having to rehost. I don't think we need to. Alright. Oh no. Okay, I paused it. Okay, those two left. So yeah, I was about to start it up. And there goes everybody, so I do have to rehost. Excellent. So, please, everybody hold. Alright, just give me a sec, folks. I'm sorry about this. Thank you all for hanging around. Okay, we're back. Thanks you to the 5 people who stuck around. Who stuck around actually long enough for that to happen. Thank you. Anyways, I'm gonna take a peek at the bands while we're waiting for everybody to actually load in and all that. And I'm sure WNO, that's the actual name. We not only there. I don't even know. Since we're actually waiting, and I'm sure WNO has sort of figured that out now. That they might wanna just be careful in that one. And then looking at the bans, I mean, Thatcher and Kaid ban, not surprised by those sort of dueling hard reach bans to make it both easier and harder to keep walls closed or open walls, depending on how you want to view it, from either the attacker or defender standpoint. And then the Monty ban, not surprised by that. You know, very strong operator, free pressure for the attacking team, and he's even worse to deal with when he's actually paired up with a teammate. One thing interesting to note, I'd say, actually, about the Kaid ban is that it means that there's no real way to keep the hatches closed, actually, on the basement side. You'd think that, especially WNO, since they're the team that has a guaranteed 6 attacking rounds, you think that they'd realize that and actually take advantage of it to start pushing, you know, Freezer and also, especially the electrical blue side. But they didn't really do anything on that side when it actually occurred, you know. Didn't try and push that really all that hard. I mean, obviously they pushed the blue side, but it ended up collapsing, sadly. So, unfortunate for them. The other ban was a Mira ban. I mean, this is Mira's strongest map, I'd say. You know, you'll see her actually on the top floor. You see her on the basement. Sometimes you'll even see her on the first floor, certain setups. But, you know, is a very strong, very present operator in this site. So, actually,
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
so, you know, not a lot you can do on that side. Let's see. Levichin, I don't know. I mean, that's what they do. They wanted the round win. They actually wanted to register even though they were up. If it gets your team around, go for it. It's too pleasant. Where's my mom? We can't even afford to leave. Okay. Do I have a stream schedule or just whenever there are games? I mean, usually whenever there are games. Like, I don't stream on Twitch, so I can't really add a schedule. I don't even know how to set up a community posts or whatever. I do sometimes tweet around, you know. Though the most consistent thing is that you'll sometimes see me actually on AGL on Thursday, Friday and Saturday, and then sometimes in some smaller leagues actually on the weekends do a casting. But that's the only time when I have like a guaranteed schedule. Do I know the team in the league? Yeah, Icons Esports WNO. Playable Boat's gonna get the first kill of this rehost actually on his Nautical World. So, at least for the time being, is his team's top frag with actually 1 kill. It's almost going down now. It seems it's like contrast actually from what we saw at first. I mean, obviously not a 4v4 is now a 5v4, but still could be a recovery made actually by the defending team here. Cryptic Gunner gonna actually be lowered there as he tries to fight off Devil's Fruit. Now Candela's gonna go down actually as Build Squish will rush in, allowing Playboy Buzz as well in, and now might be looking for a plant here. Just goes straight for it actually, and interestingly enough, you know, Sticks, you bring in that Echo. Nitro went out there, but to no avail. Cryptic Gunner will pick off Devil's Fruit finally. Sticks gonna get a kill of his own on Disturb Flexi. There goes the Nomad actually, and he's running Iron Sights. That's odd. 3v3, 3v2 actually. Playboy Buzz gets a double kill there under Quizzo's Godly as Mental picks off Cryptic. Build Squish will get a kill of his own on the Sticks, who shuts him off of the flank. So they're just running headshot in the 3v1, and there we go. Playboy Buzz with a 3 kill of his own on the site. In response, actually, I'd say, to Static World getting that 3k to start off this game on this site. So it does sort of counter that, and it'll now be 3-1 here. WNO charging themselves up as they now try and catch up. Anyways, on to the next round, and as you can see, we'll be going actually to basement now, and interesting enough, Sticks, you're actually going to sort of break from what we saw from him the first time around, you know, pre-rehost, actually. and will change from the Aruni, which would have still been a pretty strong choice. I mean, she's very well balanced, to actually the Clash, and Clash can be an operator that's either really underpowered or really overpowered, depending on how you view it. Sister is very dependent on teamwork and communication with your team, because ultimately she has to shock shield out, and she can't shoot with it. Similar to Monty, however you want to call him. And that, you know, once the shield's out, if she's facing pressure, she can't really unextend it, especially her. Because with Monty, he's still wearing the shield. It's just that it won't cover his legs and, you know, certain areas around him. But with Clash's shield, she straight up puts it on her back, as you can see here. So it will be a bit more dangerous in comparison to a Montagna, but still is able to waste quite a bit of time, quite a bit of utility. I don't really think that it's expected here from WNO. So will certainly be a good surprise for them, and hopefully looking to waste some time wasting utility with that. Just is really reliant on communication between him and his teammates. Now, air jab will go out, and he's free pickings. Oh dear. Almost, actually. Does save himself by just turning around, and somehow Playboy Buzz would actually lower there, I think, from a mental. I might be wrong on that. And interestingly enough, for mental, has already lost both of his drones. So they do only have 7 left. Have already wasted 3. First one through 3 will go out there from Static. I'm assuming he was part of the reason why they actually got lowered, and now pushing forward here, actually right to the electrical wall will be the Ash, surprisingly enough, of Devil's Fruit. And there we go. Impacts and smoke and stuns and flashbangs all go out to flush out that position, take down the ADSs, remove the shield. Static, however, will turn around and immediately pick off Build Squish. He had the diffuser as well, and that's a big loss for WNO to lose the diffuser. On almost the other side of the map, I mean, if 6U can continue to hold down this pillar side with the help of his team, they could really make it painful for them. That's an important object that they need to do their best to hold down. As you see, Surf Flexi will be picked off there by Cryptic, as Quez will actually be killed there by Devil's Fruit, and now pretty firm holding here by WNO of that pillar side, including electrical. But outside of that, they don't really have anything. I mean, obviously they're down a man. They still have Stixu as the Clash on the board. And as time goes on, he will become more and more important and more influential in the round. Second smoke wave of the round will actually go out there from Static, covering that electrical side. Now the Clash there of Stixu will face off against the Ash of Devil's Fruit. Will push into supply, and now has to wait a bit for the CCE to recharge. And now, actually, surprisingly enough, Remental will push in there. Does take down Warning Headshot. Downs him, not out just yet, 2v4, double kill for Cryptic Gunner out to Devil's Fruit. Remental finishes off Warning Headshot. Smoke Grid going out. This is 30 health to that final 3. And it's now a 2v3, actually, almost a 2v2. Cryptic is down, not out just yet, but is still down, and about 45 seconds left on the round. Playboy Buzz finishes Cryptic off. It is now a 2v2 up to just Static and Stixu. Even numbers here. Low time, though, for the attacking team. They do pick up the diffuser. They're 60, not really offering that much resistance. Now, Static World doing quite a bit of work there. And now, Playboy Buzz trying to take down Stixu, does lower him, does not actually get the down or the kill. Didn't have anybody really work with, and Stixu just zaps him to sleep. There we go. That's the round for the defending team of Icons Esports, and they're having a very good defensive half. It will likely be a 4-2 split favoring the attacking team, considering actually that, considering the fact that they will be going to their tertiary site, and I stand corrected, they're going actually up to top floor since they do still have that available, so it could very well be a 5-1 half. And Devil's Fruit's bringing the Twitch. And, I'm gonna give him a second to just, yeah. Shit. Is 141 in this league? No. High mess. Yeah, that's not good. I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alright, and now, as you can see, we'll be going up to top floor here for the final round of this first half, and obviously some switches being made here. I think the same basic lineup, just now who's playing who, and the castle actually was switched out there for, if we're not accounting for the fact that different players are playing different operators. The Wamai of Stixie has been brought in here. And not going to be going for that extension as you saw into Trophy. They did actually waste an impact on that, which is unfortunate, but I don't think it's going to really make a difference. It's not like you can impact trick. And I'm just going to not say anything on this. I'm just going to let that exist. I think that was just an AFK choice from him. I'm going to hope so. Bildsquish actually is already approaching the side here, only 20 seconds in, and he's almost on the objective. I don't think Icons is really expecting it. There we go, Quest with the first to fall to him, as he will lose just a bit of health there, actually. Through the wall by warning headshots. Selma's going down here, actually, on that game wall, but it is muted, but one advantage of that mute jammer on the effects it has is that all he has to do is just remove the jammer, and then it automatically goes. It's not like he has to put them back down, or, not throw them at all, or anything, really. And as you can see, Cryptic actually roaming below in a 5v4, trying to deny some sort of vertical, but a bit too late, considering that I've already seen that wall be taken, and now pushing here from Trophy side will actually be played by Buzz and the rest, or a good amount of WNO. 5v3, a mental picks off sticks you. There goes the Wamai, obviously not the best way for him to go. 4v3 though, warning headshot kills Sir Flexi, and is now closer here actually for Icons. Obviously not exactly even just yet, but is certainly closer. Now, as you can see, just trying to hold down what is left of sight. 4v2, outnumbered 2-1 now, actually. Bildsquish will take down Cryptic Gunner for a double kill on the round. It's just Static Road and warning headshot, and they are the two last ones on site. Now, actually, a Static Road looking for a flank, potentially. And there we go, shut off by Bildsquish getting the triple kill. Almost a triple kill by the Bildsquish, which would be wrong. It would be a very Yoda speak, and there we go, Bildsquish getting the kill there on the warning headshot, and in spite of the fact that it was on their tertiary, or primary site, pardon me, what could have been their tertiary site, he will still get the kill there. 4K from him, squad wiping against the defending team, now attacking of Icons Esports, and they will now actually go to a 2-4 half for them. Obviously down by 2 rounds, but can very well recover, considering that they are on the defense now, and this is a bit of a defender-sided map, and I think Devil's Fruit might be AFK, considering that he's now a... And I don't know why I put up the options for you guys. That's kind of weird of me. I was thinking to pause the timer, but then I didn't, so, just a bit of a derp from me, but whatever. I'm going to take a peek at the scoreboard. I think that's what I was actually looking for. Bildsquish leading his team. I mean, obviously this is altered due to the rehost. He's leading his team with 5 kills, going 5-1, so very nice KD. No, they just put that up. Well, if it's not 5-1, it's going to be a rehost. Is this a placement? This is... I am derp, yes. Then on the side of Icons, Cryptic leading his team with 3 kills, so very impressive from him, I have to say. But now, going actually to top floor here will be WNO. The Ella there, interestingly enough, a play by Buzz. I mean, we saw that actually by Icons. Didn't really do much. We'll have to see if it does better, actually, for WNO, considering that they'll now be the ones bringing it. Actually looking for a RG-15 spawn peak. Does rotate away, thinks it's a bit dangerous. Actually will now rotate to a bit more of an obvious one. There we go, actually we'll rotate away from that one as well. Almost got a kill there on a Sticks. You might have gotten a kill, actually, against potentially either the Zofia there of Quez or the Nomad of Static. So could have gotten some impact kills, but went against it, considering that it is a coin flip, and almost a coin flip. I don't think there's any 3-sided 3D objects, so can't say that's exactly a coin flip, but it's either, it's either a 5v4 for you, 5v4 for them, or nothing happens, and in that case we do hit that third choice, and that nothing really happened. Play by Buzz can actually be lowered there, and it does get the kill, however, on a warning headshot, so it does take out the... Pardon me. The ace, so big kill for him. Quite an impact, actually, considering the fact that that's their primary heartbeat. It's up to just actually Sticks you here. Surprisingly enough, on that Maverick, if they want to get any walls open, which they certainly are trying to, as you can see, does open up the wall there actually into attic. It might be the wrong side, at least in my opinion, considering that you want to have some natural cover. Actually goes against that, I suppose. Doesn't really matter. They do still get the wall open, and now trying to hold down sort of from tarps here, swamp, whichever one you want to call it, or just attic would be your mental. Tony and Angle trying to waste some time, throwing some bullets at it. Just lose some health from presumably a frag grenade. Devil's Fruit, however, will kill Quez's Godly as well. So there goes the Zofia, which is cryptic, static, and sticks to you. 5v2, as I was saying, that static will fall at the hands of Build Squish. So it's just cryptic and sticks to you. Now numbered more than 2-1 at this point. I mean, they're not in a great spot. Devil's Fruit might be looking for a kill from the prone actually. Cryptic looking for something. Don't think he's really gonna get anything, but almost spotted actually a laser sight there of Devil's Fruit. He'll send out his second smoke grenade with 3. Now looking for something at this point. Cryptic trying to push forward here for his team. Sticks you as well. Both of them actually not even near the site really, and still have to deal with the entirety of an almost full health actually. WNO, I mean, Remento obviously banged up a bit. Remento is dead now. As I say, that 60 kills him. And Playboy Buzz at about half health. Devil's Fruit at about 60 health, I'd say. Maybe a bit more than that. Probably closer to 70 in all honesty. Final smoke kick from him will go out. About 30 seconds left in the round. He's on the roam, so, you know, interesting place from him. Actually does spot Playboy Buzz. Trying to pre-fire him. Misses a bit. It doesn't even matter. Cryptic getting a kill on the Devil's Fruit as Playboy Buzz will fall off my hands and sticks you for a double on the round. Cryptic might be looking to take down another, actually, as Build Squish just holding an angle here. Playing it smart, playing for the range here. Does have the M5, so we'll have an advantage against Cryptic. And there we go. He'll pick him off for a double kill, actually, so it just sticks you here. Low time, and wow, Build Squish will pick up the kill, saves his teammate, gets the 3K. And just gotta say, Sir Flexi, what were you looking at? Because it was pretty obvious that 60 was about to just absolutely destroy you, so... gotta just call that out very quickly. Anyways, a strong round there for the defense. I mean, just very, not so much about strategy, not so much about smart plays, but more about, you know, just simply winning gunfights. And I think that that's really the mentality of WNO, is just win gunfights and sort of dominate in that sense. And I think that that's what they're going to be looking for now, actually, as they go on to, surprisingly enough, a 4-3. Still down, but only by 1 round now, actually, and comeback, question mark. It's very well possible. You know, never say never. Could certainly get that comeback. It's just going to be... It's just going to be a bit difficult for them. Might be not. It's certainly going to be difficult here for Icons, considering that they are on the attack and not looking so great. I mean, in the last round, they gave out 2 free picks, basically. Nothing, or not much in terms of damage to sort of even that out. And then also the fact that there was no trades, really, from them. Obviously, they were getting kills, but there was just no trading.
5 seconds left before insertion. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
And I think that was a Spawn Nitro or something from WNO. Surprisingly enough, Built Squish might be wrong on that. Though, now, as you can see, just going to be pushing forward. No, once again, it's just some health being taken down there, actually, from somebody. I don't even know who. It's not been enough. It's not been any of the attackers. I don't know what's going on here. I'm kind of confused. And there we go. Devil's Fruit actually picked off by Quez's Godly for a 5v4. Surprisingly enough. The defense side, these teams can't attack Oregon. What's the records in the leagues? I don't know what Icon's record is. I don't know what WN's record is, so I'd have to check. Maybe what's going to be lower there. 4v4, Devil's Fruit will leave, so that's not actually affecting anything. 3v4, man advantage now favoring the defending team. Cryptic picks off Remento. And I will actually pause at the end of this round just to allow him to return. Presumably, actually, as you can tell, trying to push forward now with 2v4, double kill from Cryptic Gunner. Takes down, actually, Sir Flexi to just Playboy Buzz and build Squish outnumbered now 2-1 against
Attackers have located a
a
bomb.
mounting offense here, actually, by the attacking team of Icon Esports. Build Squish will pick off Cryptic,
Recovered the bomb
and
diffuser.
they're eyeing potentially a 4-4. I mean, obviously, Playboy Buzz very low here. They're down a man still, but they're looking better. They're looking closer here. There we go. Warning headshot is downed. No, not just yet, but it's certainly put into a DBNO state. And that's the diffuser as well. All he has to really do is just hold a 2v2. Build Squish will take down Warning Headshot. Almost gets the kill on a Stixie, but Stixie shuts him off. Of course, this Godly will get a kill on a Playboy Buzz, and that's the round. 5-3. And now, I'm gonna just pause for a second so that way the Devil's Fruit can actually load in, considering the fact that he did actually, did leave and then, you know, did return, obviously, as you can tell. And I'm just gonna check something very quickly. I'm checking something. Let's see. Yeah, I mean... Okay, much appreciated. Okay, yep, I checked it and he has not fully returned yet. So... Okay, and there we go, he's actually loaded in. That's what I was waiting for, so at last we can actually get on with it. I want to be fair here for these two teams, considering that we're looking at a okay in terms of scoring actually set up here, and there we go. Alright.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alright, and now, as you can see, I don't know what's going on here for the defending team. Seems Playboy Buzz and Build Squish is both sort of goofing around with each other here, lowering each other on purpose. I don't know why. I mean, you have a chance. You're only down by 2 rounds. You can do well on this site and go back up to the top floor. You win on that site. Obviously, you go to your tertiary site, but you're still tied 5-5. So, you know, it's not much of a. It's not that much of a gap. So, anyways. Anyways, as you can see, just once again lowering each other. I don't know what they're doing. I'm just gonna let them exist, really. Devil's Fruit roaming with all 4 batteries? That's odd, and there we go. 60 will pick him off for 4v4. Did lose 4 batteries in exchange. Took down, actually, 3 air jabs, so not the end of the world for them, but I don't think that that's the way that they wanted to roll. Now, as you can see, just trying to push forward to Quez's Gunly, moving down actually from T1, actually trying to push into basement. As Stixie will also check out the above, and nobody else really roaming on the ground floor or actually on the top floor. The rest of the remainder, really, actually, of the defending team of WNO is actually all on site at this point. Look at that. So you can see, warning headshot going to open up that electrical hatch. Nitro goes out from Build Squish and takes down a warning headshot. Diffuser down as well, but it's not going to really affect anything, considering that there's no way that the defenders are going to be able to hold that, especially in such short notice. I don't even realize that I was actually a kill onto Diffuser. Probably just not even going to monitor points. Don't think that you could really discern that just off of points. Now, as you can see, Mental holding a nice angle there onto Boiler's side, trying to hold down the side here. It's a 4v3, so they do actually have a man advantage now, actually, over the defending team. Impact goes out there from Quez. He only has 2 stuns left. Cryptic does have those 3 impacts left as he tries to push through laundry stairs. Quez might be eyeing a push onto the electrical side, actually. Stixu holding down above for him, showing that electrical hatch, knowing that nobody's going to be trying to push him from there. Now, actually, we'll be scanning the mute using some pretty fresh feed. I can't believe I'm saying that. To actually get some nice long scans actually onto Build Squish. So we'll be taking a bit of extra pressure. Stixu now looking for a plant here. But it will certainly be a very rushed execute considering that they only have 15 seconds left. They're outnumbered here. They don't really have any site control. 4v2, so Flexi takes down Cryptic. Will potentially get traded. Double kill from Stixu, trades him away. There we go. Stixu takes down Build Squish, but Playboy Buzz will trade him away. That'll be the round there for the defending team, and certainly a glimmer of hope. I mean, even in what's been a messy game, I mean, they're 1 round off of actually tying it up. So could go either way at this point, considering that, you know, it's 1 round off. It's 4-5. This is a TF to more important round, as I always say. You know, if the attacking team wins this, which seems potentially, but unlikely, then they actually would go up in 6-4 and put themselves on match point. If these 2 teams actually tie it up, that would be the defending team now of WNO. I'm still trying to get used to these names. If WNO wins this next round, then they bring it to 5-5. The next team to win from there goes on to match point. So, really,
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
And somebody's asking why all the scans are banned, so I'm gonna have to send them this.
You can stop worrying about grenades now. Deploying ATS. Activate jammer.
10 seconds to insertion.
Ready to go.
And now, as you can see, just going up to top floor. I mean, that's what I was expecting from them. That's what they had chosen. Nothing really surprising about their lineup. Does have Built Squish there, actually trying to do a spawn peek and just enough with the SMG-11 off of a bullet hole as well. Don't think he's going to get anybody, at least not yet. Still waiting for it. Might actually get a warning headshot considering that he's just going to get on the drone, so would have to continue waiting. And drones that out, so just have to push himself off of that in order to not immediately get domed. And now, the rest of the lineup, I mean, not surprised, but it's Sir Flexi bringing the Legion. Gonna waste some time, get some boom mines, just to stop a plant off of those, actually. Let's push with the mute. I mean, very underrated but powerful operator in that. The Buzz is the always pick Jaeger. Hermental is the Bandit for denial. And then Devilsford bringing smoke and always pick, you know, can waste actually about 30 seconds here. And then, looking at the attacking lineup, I mean, Ash and Zofia combination makes sense. No map for flank watch, running a shot on that hard breach, and then Stixu bringing their secondary hard breach. And surprisingly enough, the Maverick, we saw that from him before, and small mistake from him there, did end up actually forfeiting an entire canister just after a very little use from it, so kind of silly use from him. 5v4 Build Squish will actually nitro away static, and there goes the Nomad. Do think that they got some air jabs down, but still it's unfortunate that they did lose some active utility, as well as a gun in that. Warning Headshot will also die at the hands of presumably Build Squish for a double kill. Strong plays from him. Will down the diffuser as well. I don't think they're going to really be trying to hold that, but still, Quest is godly down, not out just yet, but it's certainly down, and it's now potentially a 5v2 situation here. Stixu could go for the revive potentially, and will run across to safety and go for the revive almost. Has to watch out, however, for that mute going across. Build Squish one taps him, essentially, and that's actually going to be a 4v3, 4v2 at the moment, 3v3. technically a 3v2 considering that Quest hasn't been revived, and there we go. As he'll actually also take down Devil's Fruit, so did lose that smoke there. I don't think he might have used one smoky, but that's being a bit generous. I don't know exactly though, so I might be wrong on that one. And now, as you can see, just trying to push forward here, they've made a recovery. I mean, they were down in a 5v3, but then aggressive plays there from WNO did end up costing them that round, not the round, that man advantage that they had. So did actually make a recovery, and now in contention, but low on time. Quez will look to potentially stun Playboy Buzz. There we go, stun from him, and he'll now push forward actually. And as you can see, just reinforcing the rotate. So gonna actually be a bit of an interesting situation. Something they have to play with this footholds. Doesn't matter though. He shuts Quez Godly. Quez is Godly off immediately. Sticks you and Cryptic. The last two left. 15 seconds. Romento picks off Cryptic. Just a nice headshot. Just sticks you. On the last one left, low time, looks to swing it. TK from Playboy Buzz, doesn't really matter. He picks off Remental for his team, but it won't even matter. Plays smart enough actually to, you know, to not die and to not give up the round there to the defending team, to the attacking team formerly defending of Icons Esports. It's now 5-5. The next team to win a round will go on to match point, but it's going to be difficult here because not only are these two teams, well, here's one thing. These two teams are not good at attacking. One of the people in the chat said that. I don't remember exactly who, but somebody said it. And then, still startable. I just don't want to play like that. Okay, I'm just not going to say that the last one. And then the other thing is that it's a tertiary site, so it's going to really be a clash of styles in that sense. But I think that when we saw Icons defend it, we saw the attacking team then of WNO actually, you know, win on that side. So we could see Icons win it on this side, but never say never. We'll just have to see. But so far, it's been really good looking here for WNO. I mean, when they take it seriously, they can just, and they win gunfights. They do really well, and just to congratulate two players, Build Squish getting 13 and 4, so it does have now actually over a 3.0 KD, and then Stixie going 10 and 4, so it does actually have with that a 2.5 KD. So congrats to both of them on breaking into more than just positive, basically double at this point. And just using some shotgun shells to let Surf Flex again would be the mute actually. Build Squish, and I'd be looking to hold down above, which is certainly what they're doing here with a meeting and kitchen hold. Instead of the dining kitchen that we saw from the defending team last time around, the Icons we're actually going to see this time around going... Oh, sorry, I'm kind of sore. I have to laugh at myself. Okay, here we go. So it does go upstairs to meeting, and kids actually... Or in terms of meeting in kitchen, which is actually below Iotic and kids, trying to hold down above will actually be just the L at the moment, not trying to really put anything else up there. Then corrected, they do have Remental as the bandit up there as well, so this would almost have their team up there, 2 above, 3 below, as the saying goes. And now Icon's going to look to try and push forward here. It does have sort of 3 players all stacked on top of each other, looking to push forward here as Devil's Fruit will be down, not out just yet, but Stixie does take him down actually. Sir Flexi pick off Crypticonic for 5v4, but could very well become a 4v4 considering that Devil's Fruit is still down. Looking for the revive now, will actually get him, nobody pressuring him off of it, including Stixu, who did get that down, so brought him only to 20 health. Might be looking to vault in, potentially a bit of a dangerous thing considering that he doesn't know where everybody is, but at this moment is safe, and as you can see, pushing back to White Stairs will be Sir Flexi, holding that angle that was set up, likely by his own teammate. Now Devils were trying to hold down Tarps here, being thrown out as Stixie might be looking to push in. He is certainly eyeing it from that window, actually. Up top, right there at the hatch, and there we go. Build Squish actually going to use some unique play. Does take down Stixie, and Nitro going out there actually by Static World takes down Sir Flexi. Sir Flexi's Nitro went out there to bring Quest's Godly down to essentially revive health at this point. And now Playboy Buzz might be looking for a flank here, just pick off that air jab, luckily enough. And there we go, 1 takes down Static World. Potentially getting a second here. Might be eyeing it. Quest is Godly going to fall at the hands of Devil's Fruit. And now it is a 4v1 here for Warning Edge Shot. And this round turned very quickly for the defending team. Fix my mic. What's wrong with my mic? yeah, confusion. Now, as you can see, Warning Edge not going to try and push forward here. Doesn't really have any utility left. Low on time, outnumbered. Does get one. Might be looking for a second. And there we go. Playing by Buzz will swing him. Gets the kill and the round. It'll be 6-5 here. Match point for the defending team of WNO as they now try, actually, to close it out here. They do have Baseman once again, which has gone well for them, so will hopefully go well for them again. And now, in order for this to reach overtime, Icons needs to win this next round. And considering the fact that since the rehost, what has it been? They've won 1 round and they've let up 4, if I'm counting correctly. I mean, that's not good. They need to win 1 more, and they need to win it now. They don't have any room for error unless they want to, you know, give up the game at this point. It's fine. It just sounds like a drum bug every few seconds. It's a small sound, but it's fine. Alright. Don't want to reset my headphones, because then it's going to turn to the PS camera, and then you're going to hear the most random shit ever. Pardon my French as well. And interestingly enough, we're going to see some sort of pocket picks, I'd say. Actually, Devil's Fruit once again bringing some heavy frag potential with the Ella, and then Build Squish bringing the Mute. Not surprised by that as well. I'm not surprised by Ramenta bringing that Always Pick Smoke and the Jaeger as well. Double Shield, actually, surprisingly enough. Devil's Fruit going to bring in 1 and stacking it right on top of each other, actually. So that could be a 2-for-1 if that would actually be Quez or Cryptic. At least their impact correctly. They could take down 2 shields for the price of 1 impact. And then, obviously, the Bandit for wall denial. Can't get any hatch denial, considering that the Kaid is no longer available. And the best they could do is just mute off lobby hatch, which, speaking of hatches, meeting hatch is soft. Don't know if they're going to go and get that or not, but still, that's going to be pretty easy pickings for the attacking team of Icons Esports. I mean, considering, with that in mind, they do have quite an opportunity in that since they do have the ability to just take that for free. All they have to do is just put a breaching charge or an impact on it. Devil's Fruit will be lowered, not out just yet, but it's certainly lowered for something to happen. I think it was on the roam they're facing. Presumably Cryptic, since Cryptic was lowered as well. And now we'll fall back. 60 are going to be bringing that 0, and that's what I was eventually laddering up to. He's bringing a bit of a unique operator. He's very much a Swiss Army knife, considering that he does have this Argus cam, so he can fulfill a lot of roles. And they can do gadget denial, to an extent their secondary support in that sense. They also can, you know, burn utility, namely those Surya gates, flank watch, intel in general. So can do quite a bit if you just play them correctly. It's not required on creativity. Does have a pretty solid weapon in the SC3000K, and then either Claymore or Hard Reach Charge can be an okay utility. I mean, there's never a good utility, I'd say, unless we want to count, you know, the frag grenade, but that's always good. Unless you hit your own teammate or hit yourself, because I've seen that before, and that's always funny to watch, but it's really annoying if you do actually get it. The big, the double shoot is so easy to get, and they have meeting free. If they lose, I'm just gonna sit there confused. Yeah, Memento will be lowered, so Flexi as well was lowered, and a hard reach charge on a soft patch. That's interesting. I'll be looking for some sort of long angle here, but there's nobody playing Boulder Stairs. Need to actually get open that meeting hatch now. I'm gonna set a sum on it. Okay, I'm confused by this. It doesn't matter. 60 picks off Devil's Fruit. There goes the Ella. Surf Flexing will fall and finish off the Cryptic for a 3v5. It's just a mental Big Red Buzz and Built Squish. So he's trying to hold down sort of the core of the site here, which is Freezer Remental will pick off Cryptic. So let's bring it to a 3v4, but still down by a man here for the defending team. Play with Buzz holding on Laundry side, and then Build Squish on the supply side. Now, Icons is eyeing an execute potentially. Obviously, they're starting to run low on time. They still need 1 more kill if they want to actually sort of bring it to 2v1 and make an execute really easily. But they need to get an execute at this point. I mean, they don't really have any walls, but they do have hatches, so they can certainly push through that. And now, considering that it's low on time, Remental still has all 3 smoke waves, so he can lock off site, really, and then Build Squish has a Nitro as well. All Build Squish to do is just toss the Nitro. Does lower quest, but doesn't get a kill. Play, but Buzz will be lowered as well. Now it's Chaos, 3v3, and Mental gets a double onto 6U. Duel kill from Build Squish, Static takes on Build Squish to trade him out. 2v1, and that'll be it. 7-5. The defending team of WNO will win against Icons Esports, and yeah, the setup is bad, but time, exactly, time. They just didn't have time and they couldn't get the kills that they needed. Silly plays by Icons costed them the game. And Dark Matter, you can be confused now.
If they didn't protest, bro, I'd have been throwing the rest of the game, bro. But these kids
Bro, I'm
protesting
gone.
got
If
me
these
mad.
kids didn't protest, I was just cooling. But